Understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep running. Running and running.
Did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? All the choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? Again, 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 again.
These are some of the improvements that you can look forward to in the future.
Cool. Next one.
Next clip. So this one is about utilities. There's been an issue where utilities, when you throw them, they don't actually explode where they land. And that's one of the things that this video is highlighting, is that you see how on the 125 the explosion marks on the floor afterwards don't match really where the grenades and stuff are landing. But on the 126 we've improved this stickiness to it, so that basically it explodes where it should and where you expect it to be in terms of the stuff. And this is one of those tiny gameplay things that will hopefully make a big change in utility usage and the way people use them on a high level.
I think it's really important, because sometimes, let's say some people may complain, that this flash was thrown, and how was I flashed? You know, that this pretty much will explain to you why you're flashed, because it looks like it was actually flashed like somewhere behind the wall, but in actual reality it was actually flashed in front of you, and that's why you were flashed. So again, it goes back to this quality of life kind of things that we want to make sure that we work on to improve, let's say, utilities, for example, for everyone.
Yeah. And this is also like, there's still a lot more work to be done, but these are the first steps that like we're taking to improve these little by little and really focus on the core, like making them like really feel the way they should, like what it does, what you expect it to do. That's the whole goal with this. Yeah, just you can see the difference here yourself, like with the way it lands and where the actual explosion marker happens on the ground compared to where it lands on the old one. So those are the kind of tiny things, like it might feel almost silly that it's such a tiny thing, but it does make a lot of difference in gameplay wise, that you know that it's gonna land exactly there because that's how I'm gonna throw it.
For sure.
But
like,
yeah, maybe we can go to the next.
No, I just want to say one more thing. It's just, you want wherever the grenade lands, let's say the smoke grenade, to have that cover for you to walk over. You would really want it to land there and not somewhere else. Okay, so the next thing. Right.
So the next one, this is about tracers. So you can see on the older one, they're much bigger and much more covering when you're shooting with this kind of burst. With Vector is a good example. You don't really see where the bullets are actually landing. You just see a blur of lines happening. With the 126, what I'm aiming to do is, you can see the tracers are much tinier and tighter, so you can actually see the weapon spread much more better. And this will help you actually understand where the bullets are landing and all that. So it's just that, again, one of these tiny changes with the tracers, and this combined with the smoke trails is also, like in older ones, it contributed to a lot of visual noise. This is something we've focused on removing with it, and you can see here the new cool view models for a couple of these weapons and things. Just a little teaser in this way that you didn't even notice that we were talking about, that there's the new view model right there. So yeah, you can see the big difference with the Vector, probably. So I hope people understand that this is also on an iPad, so you can see the difference there. So this is what you can expect with these changes, and the focus that we have for the gameplay side of things. Like everything is focused on improving gameplay visibility and improving how everything feels. And yeah, just few minor teasers. Let's save the rest for the actual release and patch notes and stuff. But this was just for everyone who's hanging out here with this in the stream.